Three facts about relationship. I want to talk about three facts about relationship. There are some certain things you need to know before you start any marital journey. Now, failure to understand those things has result to most marital challenges. And those who are victims are crippled down by those challenges. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is that you must know yourself and know what you want. What do you want in the relationship? You must know all these things before you start the journey. Sir, listen to me. Relationship is not all about pleasure. If you think it's all about pleasure, then you are failed already. Because by the time you get into it and begin to see society things, that is when you will know that you have failed yourself without understanding these things. So you need to know yourself and what you want. There are some people, they can't cope with somebody who is smoking. If you know you can't cope with somebody who is smoking, then you have to set the boundary. Know yourself, know what you want, and set boundaries. If you fail to know yourself, everyone that comes to you for a relationship becomes the perfect match. It is when you enter that relationship and begin to see some kind of signals, some kind of things that you never wish for in life, that is when you will know relationship is not all about pleasure. The second thing I want to talk about here is that I love you alone is not enough. Oh, baby, I love you. I did. No, it's not enough. Second thing you need to know about relationship. You need to put in works, commitment, patience, forgiveness, sacrifice. You need to be committed. I remember back then when I was in school, in primary school, yes, I guess so, primary school or just one, we were taught of something. It's a marriage is all about both parties sharing difficulties, sharing happiness together. And one of the reasons why God instituted marriage is to meet needs. He said, a man should not be alone. It's not good. Then let's make for him a helpmeet. So it's all about meeting needs. You meet with my needs and meet with your own. You are there for me when things are rough. I'm also there for you when things are rough. It is all about commitment. You have to be committed. Secondly, you have to be what? You have to forgive. You need patience. The reason is because these are two imperfect beings that are coming together to form a home. So because there are imperfections, that is to say mistakes is inevitable. And when there is a mistake, you need forgiveness. You need to forgive one another. Also, you need sacrifice. Yes, you need sacrifice. It is not all about you again. It is all about the benefit of the home. It is not all about you again. This time around, you are not prioritizing yourself. This time around, you will take we, not me. Something is yet to you. Something is important to you. Is it important to the other person? So long it's not important to the other person, you forget about your own. You prioritize we, not me. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about here is responsibilities. Yes, you have to be responsible. One of the worst things you can do to yourself is to think that relationship is all about enjoyment, it's all about romance, it's all about you going out for shopping, buying gifts, jumping from one place to another, eating, blah, blah, blah. If you think relationship is all about excitement, the day responsibility calls, you exit the relationship. Why? Because you think it's all about excitement. It's all about pleasures. You never knew there is something called responsibilities. So you have to be responsible. Yes, emotionally responsible. So listen to me. You have to be very careful and mindful of your words, of your actions. No be every time when you vex, you go to talk anyhow. No. You have to ask yourself, this thing about saying now, how is she going to feel? How is he going to feel? No wonder the Bible said in the book of James, chapter 1, I think from verse 19 to 21, it said, be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath, because the wrath of man cannot produce the righteousness of God. You have to be very careful with your actions, your words. Secondly, there's something called conflict responsibilities. Yes, because there are sometimes that the argument will show up, misunderstanding that can even lead to fight. But that ability to resolve everything amicably. That is why I said marriage is not for babies. Marriage is for those who are matured. Maturity under this concept does not answer to age, but the ability to resolve things in a matured way with a mature marriage. Thirdly, you must be financially responsible. Yes, sometimes this is one of the reasons why I have never for one justified this fact that because the man is the head of the home, you have to take everything financially, this and that. No. You as a woman, you have to go and work. Yes, you have to work so that you can earn money. Yes, just as the man is working to earn money, you yourself go and work and earn money. Because when the man is down, you should be there to help him. When the man is financially down, you should be there to help him. The Bible said, it said, let's make man somebody that can meet with his needs. So you are there to help financially, emotionally, and all that facets of life. So relationship is all about responsibilities. Emotional, you have to be emotionally responsible. You have to be financially responsible.